What's up, everybody? It's your favorite When Will These Boxes Stop Coming In favorite nerd, and today we are looking at a couple upgrade kits available through GTI Toys. They contacted me. Apparently they got some feedback and some action from the Energon Cubes and Kremzies that I looked at recently. So they contacted me and said if I'd be willing to look at something else for you guys, and I said yes, even though it's a fair amount of stuff I got to do in order to do it. I know you guys would be interested, so the things I do for you guys, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I just constantly falling on that sword. Anyway, a lot of people have had the complaints with DX9's Mitron of his legs. And a product that they are offering through their company are upgrade pieces. One side has holes, one side has pegs. And you simply put them on here, and then they grip around this section as well. And you have an upgraded Megatron of sorts. So that's that. I will say it does add something. I will say it does look better. They're $25, I think, for a set of two. I believe that's right. You can check out their website. They have a website, GTI or GCItoys.com, I believe. You can check them out if you're interested. I think it's 25 bucks a pop. They're a nice quality. I think he's printing them himself. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But I do think they add something. I'm not sure if I would go in on these if I had this figure, but I would never buy this figure. It never really worked for me anyway, so I may not be the best person to ask. But I can definitely tell you it does look better. I'm just not sure if it would be enough for me personally. But if you are interested, definitely contact them. Tell them old Uncle Scully sent you. So yeah, that is that for Megatron. Oh, he also has them in gray as well. I don't think I like that at all, to be honest, but that option is available. And once again, I think it's 25 bucks for the set of two. I think I would go black. And next on our list is a Star Saber knee and elbow fix. So, as you recall, I've been fairly vocal about Star Saber not being the greatest MP we've ever had, but also that his elbows seem to fail like his shield. Can you see that? So they're also offering a set of replacement ratchets for Star Saber's knees and his elbows. You've seen his knees fail already. And they have a video on how to do this. There's no sense in me showing you as well. So I will put that link in the description below. And they basically have a new spring and two ratchets are for the elbows and the springs are for the knees. I'm going to install them and then I'll let you know what I think. Alright, on second thought, I think it might be beneficial to show you. Not that big of a deal. Just, there's two screws here. Get yourself a little third-party screwdriver. One of my favorite accessories that third-party toys comes with, and they come with a little screwdriver. Always makes me LOL. Take this out. The upper one is a little bit more challenging. Right. I got it now. Just had to get it started. So anyway, I'll talk to you while I'm getting this. This is designed by ATP Toys, I think, and ATP Designs, rather. A guy, Mike, cool dude. I've met him a couple times now, and he's partnered up with GCI and Killinger in order to get these. Okay, so take the forearm off. It's on that little bar there, and then this is the worthless ratchet here. There. And then you want to put this one in, just like the other one was. And then you just put the arm back on. So you put this. And there's like grooves and a little notch. You see the notch and then the grooves are here. You want to try to find that the best you can. Put your cover back on. I think I've somehow... Shouldn't really matter. So I'll put it back on. I can't do this with the camera. And now I'll show you how to do the leg. Now they advise, and they're pretty adamant about this, to remove the top 2 screws first, and then hold tension while you remove this bottom screw, because there's a spring in there as is, and you don't want it to pop off and blow the screw out. Now, I just did one of these, and I can tell you that it was not a pleasurable experience. I just did the other leg. So here's, that's the ratchet there. Here's the spring. We're removing that, replacing this new spring inside the ratchet, and I tell you what, I am going to... Oh, that's in there pretty good. I compressed it a couple times just to kind of warm it up to see if that'll help in the process, because it just wasn't very enjoyable. And you want this notch here to line up there, and it has a corresponding one on the other side. And there. And then we're going to put this on, and we're just going to... There. Sucks. Let's see. It's like where you want to have your finger, your screw needs to go. So I'm going to put this one in to try to help me hold tension. Alright, I'm going to add these upper ones. This is what I did last time, and it just starts to come together. I'll get it cleaned up, we'll test it out. So there he is holding his sword and shield straight ahead, no problems. It is like a soft ratchet here, and it is tight, but it's not going anywhere. This one will probably still fail, this upper limb, but the lower limb will not. And then as for the knees, no problem. Still no problem. The hips started to fail, but not the knees. In closing, and I'll put this guy out here too. You got the one Mitron set that's 25 bucks, and I don't know. If you have Mitron and that's the one thing that's bothering you is the calves, or the shins rather, I think it's worth it. Otherwise, you know, if you're happy as is, I don't think you need to run out and buy that. But if you're like, this thing is really bothering me, like the legs did bother me, you know, and if you were in the same boat as me, like if I had this, like I said, I'd have to get it. And if you're in the same boat, then yeah, I think it'll be worth it, even though it is a pretty penny. For Star Saber, they're like 12 bucks for the set. I think it's 12 bucks for the ratchets and the springs, which fix both the elbow and the knees. The elbows, easy peasy lemon squeezy. The knees, it sucks. It sucks to replace it. It's not fun. It's a pain in the balls. But It's 12 bucks. It's 15 minutes of hell, and then it's set for life. I had this guy, well, look, for life, we don't know that, but set for now anyway. I had this guy on my top shelf, and I've always been a little bit worried, and now I'm not worried, and I am keeping these. FYI. I try to be transparent about the stuff I get for free, and I told him, I was like, look, I'll do it, but I'm not taking it apart and then taking it back apart and send it back to you, and they of course understood that. But yeah, I think it's worth it. You know, make sure that you're calm, cool, collective. You know, have all your vices handy so that you can get through it. And then once you're through it, it's done. It can go on the shelf and you can rest with a little bit of confidence. So that is, all in all, I think definitely a worthy purchase. Yeah, thanks to GCI Toys for sending this to me. I say GTI all the time. I'm not sure why. But check them out if you're interested in those upgrade sets. And thanks to them for letting me take a look at it and letting you guys take a look at it. It's another skid-free Sunday, just an easy Sunday. Do you know what I mean? Just relax, do a couple little upgrade sets and move on. I am hoping things will slow down for me here soon. I am starting to feel it a bit, but hopefully this will all pass. But hopefully this was something that you guys wanted to see. I'm not totally sure if it is or isn't, but I thought it was worth taking a look at because a lot of people have complained about the calves, and I personally have complained about the knees. So hope that helps. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.